Hello and thank you for tuning in. If you haven't practiced with me before, my name is Hilke and today I'm gonna guide you through a twisting sequence. So all about moving towards the side. All right, let's get started. You can start in a comfortable seated position that's nice for you. So keep it really cross-legged. Maybe if you have a block, you can put something underneath you just to make it a bit more comfortable. Could also be hero's pose, so sitting on the knees, and again, maybe with a block to make it a bit more easy. Doesn't really matter, just as long as you are comfortable and can have a really nice straight spine. All right, so just sit here for a moment, settle in with your practice. Let go of what you were doing or what you need to do maybe after this practice. This is your moment to dive into your body and let go of any thoughts. Bring your awareness to your breath. Notice how you're breathing. Breathing through your nose if you can. If you have your eyes closed, you can open them back. And your next inhale, reach the arms sideways and up. Shoulders stay nice and relaxed. And on your exhale, bring your left hand forward, the right arm goes back. So our first twist towards the right. Inhale, bring the arms back up to center. And on your exhale, twist towards the left. Stay long through the crown of the head. Inhale, back up. One more each side. Exhale to the right. Last one to the left. Inhale, come back to center first. And exhale, you go. Beautiful. Bring the arms back up. Open them up into a T shape. So we're going to twist from here as well. But I really want you to activate your core. So belly button goes towards the spine, zip it up, nice and tall through the crown. And as you twist, you really activate your core. So you twist from the core, see how far you can get. Maybe it's not that far and that's fine. And then slowly exhale, come back. Another one to the left, inhale, reach and lengthen, exhale, twist. So really use your abdominals here to pull you towards the left. Inhale, come back. Beautiful. And then let go of the arms. So that's really the action that we're looking for today. Really activating that core. All right. One more thing here. Warming up the wrists. So arms go up. And then we're just going to do some sort of spirit fingers in and out with the hands just to warm up the wrists. And I just like to do this from time to time to warm up the wrists because we spend quite a lot of time on our hands. And this is really going to make them stronger. So just keep doing it in and out. Maybe some inspiration for a good party move as well. Really nice. And a few more. Oh, start to feel it burning. And then slowly give them a little shake. Beautiful. So they're a bit warmer now. Really nice. If you had a block or something underneath you, move it towards the side. Come into a 4-point position. Hands underneath the shoulders. Knees underneath the hips. And your toes just directly behind your knees. Moving into your cat-cow pose. So on your inhale, dip the belly, shoulders move away from the ears. from the chest. Exhale, round your back, navel to spine. You can check the position of your feet here. You should be in line with your knees. And then have a few cat-cows in your own timing, moving with your own breath. Inhaling into cow pose, the back bend. Exhaling into cat, rounding in the spine. Last round. And finish off in your 4-point position, long line from the crown of the head until the tailbone. Now shift your weight into your left hand, right arm peels open towards the sky, twisting towards the right. And as you exhale, scoop your right arm underneath your left, hover it just above the floor, activating your core. Inhale, push back up, peel the right arm open. Same movement, scoop your right hand underneath your left arm. Hover above the floor, notice your feet, are they still touching the floor? Inhale, come back up, last one. Exhale, hover. And then for a moment, just a breath or two, settle down, drop the shoulder onto the mat. Maybe extend your left arm forward, press your shoulder into the mat, see if you can open a bit more towards the left. Push the hips back towards the center. And then slowly bring your left hand back next towards your face. Peel your right arm open towards the sky. Exhale, bring your hand back down. Left arm lifts up. Twist open towards the left. On your exhale, peel your left hand underneath the right. Hover your arm. Inhale, come back up. Expand. Exhale, slowly scoop the left arm, hover above the floor. Last one, inhale, reach. And exhale, hover for a second. And then drop the left shoulder down onto the mat. Drop the head down, let it relax. Maybe extend your right arm forward. And give it a bit of a push in your left shoulder so you open a bit more towards the right. Keep the belly button active. Pulling it towards the spine. Hips move towards the center. Bring your right hand back next towards your face. Push yourself up. Open up your left hand. And slowly bring it back underneath you. 4-point position. Really nice. Walk your hands a bit forward. Tuck your toes under. And then lift up the hips. Come into your first downward facing dog. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Forearms working towards each other, towards the center line. Wrap your biceps forwards, triceps back. Lift up from the hips. Maybe have a slight bend in your knees to extend your spine a bit more. And let the heels drop as much as possible, but they can definitely hover a bit above the floor. 2 more breaths here. Nice and slow. And then slowly raise the heels up and walk to the front of the mat. Come into a forward fold. Generous bend in the knees. Relax the back of your head. Let it drop. Gravity does the work here. And on your next inhale, push your feet into the earth and slowly come all the way up, rolling through the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Keep a slight bend in your knees. Head comes last, nice and tall, but grounding through the feet. Roll the shoulders down and back. Inhale, arms sideways and up, palms touch. Exhale, forward folds, melt. Inhale, move into your halfway lift. Choose where you want to place your hands, above the knees, on the shins, maybe on the floor. As long as you can keep your spine nice and long, active in the belly. Exhale, ground the hands, step it back into a plank pose. So active in the legs, heels are pressing back. If it's too much, lower down on the knees, you can always do that. Slowly come down all the way to the belly. Untuck the toes. Bring the hands slightly back underneath the elbows. Elbows wrapping towards each other. Keep the chin tucked in. As you inhale, lift your chest up from the earth. Exhale, come back towards the floor. Tuck the toes back under. Push yourself up and come back into your downward facing dog. Couple breaths here. And slowly make your way to the front of the mat. Once you arrive, halfway lift. Exhale, relax, forward fold. And as you inhale, scoop the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Palms touch, lower down in front of the heart. Stay here for a moment. Second round, inhale, arms sideways and up. Bring the palms together. Exhale, forward fold, melt. Inhale to your halfway lift. Shoulder blades away and back. Exhale, forward fold. Step back into that plank pose. Keep pushing away from the earth. Once you lower down, keep extending from the crown of the head. Maybe go into chaturanga. And in your upward facing dog when you're ready, but you can always stick to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips up nice and high. Thigh bones are moving back. Lift up the heels on your next inhale. And then slowly make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Come all the way up to standing. Take your arms with you. Bring the palms to touch. Lower down in front of the heart. Last round, inhale. Arms sideways and up. Exhale, melt. Follow your breath. Inhale into your halfway lift. Exhale, ground your hands, step back into your plank pose. Shoulders away from the ears, elbows are ripped towards each other as you lower down. Inhale into your upper dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really nice. Slowly rise your heels up. Slow bend in your knees. And see if you want to walk or maybe step to the front of the mat into your halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Come back up. Bring the palms to touch. Lower down in front of your heart. Bring the toes together. Slide gap in between the heels. On your inhale, lower the bum, chair pose. Now let the hips drop, let them sink. If your shoulders are feeling tight, bring the elbows down into cactus pose. Chest is lifted. Exhale, forward fold. Release your head down.
inhale, halfway lift.
And exhale, back to your plank. Slowly lower down. Choose your lift. Open up the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift up your right leg on your inhale. Slowly bring your knee in towards your chest. Step it through, drop the left heel down. Make sure your front knee is above the front ankle. And then slowly rise up with the arms. Warrior one. Check your hips. Make them point towards the front. So left hip is pushing forward. Right hip is pulling back. Exhale, ground your hands back down. Step back into your plank pose. Lower down. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, back into your downward facing dog. Nice, left leg lifts up. Your exhale, bring your knee into chest. Step it through. Drop the right heel down for warrior one. Inhale, lift the arms up. Really feel the outside of your right foot hugging the mat. Check your hips. And can you really pull from the pelvic floor? So tailbone is lengthening towards your heels. And exhale, bring the hands back into your plank. Lower down, chaturanga, all the way to the floor. Cobra or your up dog. When you're in up dog, really press the tops of your feet into the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tune back in with your breath. And slowly lift the heels, bend the knees. Walk or step to the front, toes touch. Slight gap between the heels, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And prepare for your chair pose. Sink the bum. Lift up the chest. Stay here. Now bring the palms together in front of your heart. Sink the bum a bit lower. And see if you can twist towards your right from the abdominal. So we keep up in our chest. It's just a twist. And then slowly come back to center. Stay low, stay deep. Inhale, extend. Exhale, twist to the left. So really twist from the heart. Using the muscles, right hip is pulling back. Slowly come back to center. And then inhale, release. Push yourself up to standing. Hands up towards the sky and then open them towards the side. All the way down. Really nice. Inhale, reach the arms up. Palms touch. Exhale, forward fold, melt. Inhale into your halfway lift. And then step it back into your plank pose. Slowly lower down. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Push your right hand a bit more into the mat. And then your inhale, lift up your right leg from the thigh. Toes are pointing down. Slowly bring your knee in towards your chest. And step it through for a crescent lunge. So back heel is active, pushing back. Activating that left leg up, left thigh is lifted up. And then slowly reach your arms forward before you move up all the way. So stay here, engage the legs. Right hip is pulling back. Navel is up towards the spine and active. Inhale, come all the way up. Beautiful. Maybe have a slight bend in your knee here in your crescent lunge. Keep breathing. All right. On your next exhale, we're slowly going to lower the knee down. So left knee comes towards the floor. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, come down. Keep the knees squeezing towards the center line. Keep them active. One more. Lower down. Active in the legs. Press into that big toe mound. When you push yourself back up. Beautiful. And then bring the hands back down onto the mat. Untuck your toes. Low lunge. Inhale, lift up the arms. Lift up from the hips, chest, crown. Shoulders nice down and back. On your exhale, left arm moves forward, right arm moves back, twist. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, twist towards the left. Open up the arms. Beautiful. Inhale, bring the arms back up to center. Exhale, open your right arm towards the back, left arm to front, and then drop your left hand onto your left knee. So you're in your twist. Hold this for a second. Really pull that right hip back. See if you can twist from the core. Right hand is moving back. Beautiful. Slowly come back out of the twist. Step your hands, bring them back onto the mat, and then step back into plank pose. Now from here, before you lower down the knees, and then press the heels back, lift them back up. Bit of core activation, nice. Lower your knees down, and back. Beautiful. And now lower to the floor, chaturanga, upward dog or cobra. So your journey. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep pushing the mat away with your hands. Your next inhale, lift up the left leg. Toes are pointing down, lifting from the thigh. Left hand is pressing a bit more into the earth. Slowly bring your knee into chest and step it through in between your hands. Crescent lunge, other side. So legs really squeeze towards each other, towards the center line. Pull the left hip back, right hip is moving forward. Arms come up. Active in your belly. And then slowly come all the way up into your crescent lunge. Really nice. All right, ready? Inhale, lower down. Right knee touches almost the mat. Exhale, come back up. Inhale down. Keep squeezing those legs towards each other. Make them work. And come back up. Last one. Inhale, lower. And come back down. Back up, sorry. Come back up, please. And then lower the hands back down into your low lunge. Untuck the toes. On your inhale, squeeze the legs towards the center line. Belly button draws in. Arms come up. Exhale, twist towards your front leg, towards the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, bring your arms back up towards the center. Exhale, twist towards the right. Keep the legs active. Inhale, back up. On your next exhale, right arm forward, left hand back. Bring the right hand onto your left knee. And then open up towards the left. Check your hips. Left hip is pulling back. Stay active. So good. Twist from the abdominals. Fire it up. And on your next exhale, bring the hands back onto the mat. Tuck the toes under your right foot. Lift up, step back to plank. Stay here. We're gonna do those knee taps. So slowly bring the knees down onto the mat and lift them back up. Energy from the heels. One more. Knees down and back up. Beautiful. Lower down, chaturanga, or all the way to the floor. Inhale for your upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. From downward facing dog, drop the knees down, roll onto your back for a nice bit of core work. If you have a block, you can use it. If you don't worry. If you need a bit of weight, you can grab a water bottle, but you can also do it without a block. So come onto your back. Bring your block, if you have one, into your left hand, out to the side. So just carry it like this, out to the side, shoulder height. Then your left leg is gonna come up, right leg is extending, navel is pushing towards the floor. So I'm really active in my belly here. If this is too much or your hamstring is too tight, just bend your knee. All right, from here, bring your right hand at the back of your skull. Inhale, come up, lift the shoulder blades up. And on your exhale, bring your elbow towards your knee. 1, come back, lift the shoulder blades. Bring your elbow towards your knee. 2, back to center. Keep it here, inhale, exhale, elbow to knee. Back to center, inhale, here we go, elbow to knee. Beautiful, 1 more, inhale, and boom, elbow to knee. Perfect. Stay in the middle, swap the block if you have one, otherwise just bring your hand out to the side, swap the legs, left hand to the back of the skull. Make sure you're active in your belly, and on your next inhale, here we go, elbow to knee. Come back to center, inhale, elbow to knee. Beautiful, 3 more. Elbow to knee on your inhale, exhale back, elbow to knee. Almost there, last one. And inhale, elbow to knee. Keep those shoulders off the floor. And then slowly release, rest, get rid of your block. Perfect. Come back, roll onto your spine, onto your belly. Bring the elbows forward, underneath your shoulders, into a Sphinx pose. So you can really relax here. Feel the stretch in the abdominals. And one of the reasons why twisting is known to be really firing up, really like heating up, is because you really use your core. It's really engaging through the core, and that gets you nice and warm, which is nice for cold days, or if you like a good sweat. All right, slowly bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Maybe sneak in a little child's pose if you want to. And then make yourself back up your way into downward facing dog for a last bit of flow. Right leg lifts on your inhale. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the chest. Step it through for a crescent lunge again. Inhale, lift up the arms. Beautiful. On your exhale, bring your left arm forward, right arm moves back. So same circulation that we did before. Arms come back up to the center. Twist towards the left. Open up the arms. Twist from the abs. Inhale, come back to center. Now a bit of a challenge. Move your arms towards your side body, towards the back. Open up the chest, and then bring your weight into your front foot. challenge your balance into aeroplane pose. Really nice. If you fall, you fall. Just stay with your focus, stay with your gaze, the point that you look at. And then slowly bring it back into the crescent lunge. Drop the foot back. Beautiful. And then come all the way to your low lunge. Drop the left knee down. Untuck the toes. Inhale. Lift up the arms. All right. Two options here. Either same twist as we did before. Left hand onto knee. Right hand towards the back. Or if you feel comfortable, bring your hands to prayer pose. Twist from the belly. Now put your elbow onto your right knee. Left elbow onto right knee. Maybe stay here. Maybe this is enough. Or tuck your toes under. Left toes are tucking. And then lift up your left leg into your twisted lunge. If you're in your twisted lunge, see if you can really bring your hands towards the center of your chest by twisting the chest open towards the right. Stay active in your back leg. Slowly release on your exhale, come back, bring the hands to the floor. Now we're gonna turn all the way to the back of your mat, so walk your hands, bring your left foot parallel, so directly forward to the other side of the mat, and then bring your right knee next to your left foot. All right, bit of twisting and turning here. Left hand behind your back, right arm comes up on the inhale. On your exhale, twist towards the left. See if you can feel both sitting bones. If you can, perfect. If you can't, maybe extend your right leg forward to give yourself a bit more space in your lower back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting. Really good. All right, on your next exhale, bring your head back forward. Then the rest of your body follows. Bring your hands back to the front of the mat. Walk back. Choose if you want to do a whole flow. You can, or drop straight into downward facing dog, or squeeze in another child's pose. And then we meet in downward facing dog. So left leg lifts up to the sky, toes pointing down. Exhale, bring your knee in towards your chest, step it through, crescent lunge. Inhale, lift up the arms. Beautiful. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Twist towards the left. Inhale, bring your left arm back up, right arm back up. Exhale, open up towards the right side. Stay in your crescent lunge. Inhale, bring both arms up. And then slowly bring them out towards your side. Shift your weight into your left foot. Pick yourself up into that aeroplane balance. Right toes are pointing down, active from the heel, lengthen from the crown. Shoulder blades are working, so they're going towards each other and back. And slowly bring your right foot back into that crescent lunge position. Beautiful. Nice. And then bring the hands down. Lower the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, low lunge. And again, choose your option. Twist towards the left. Bring your right hand onto your knee. Left arm extends. Really nice if you feel pinchy in your lower back. Otherwise, hands in front of your heart. Palms touch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist from the abdominals. Elbow onto your knee. Twist your upper body towards the ceiling. If you feel comfortable, if you feel stable, tuck the toes under on the right side, and then lift up the right knee, activate your thigh. Find your twist. Can you open up a bit more towards the left? So good. All right. Come back slowly on your exhale. Bring the hands onto the mat. Walk your hands all the way to the other side. Right toe is pointing forward. Left knee comes next to the right pinky toe. Check if you can find both sitting bones, otherwise extend your left leg. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, twist. And again, use your muscles to twist. It's going to help you so much more than just pulling from the arm. So it's really good to be aware of all those deep inner muscles in your belly. All right, slowly come back, twist back, and then if you want a bit of a dancey transition, keep the feet where they are. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Step into a downward facing dog. If you missed that part, don't worry, just come to your downward facing dog. Lift up the right leg and then bring it into a pigeon pose. So the front of the lower leg comes parallel as much as you can towards the mat. Flex the front foot. And see if you can drop both hips down. And you want to make sure your weight is out of your right knee. So if your right knee feels pinchy or painful, if it doesn't feel good, please, please, please change to a reclined pigeon. Same stretch, just less weight on the knee, and therefore sometimes a bit more safe. If you can relax your face, relax around your eyes, relax the shoulders. One more deep breath, stay for the exhale. And slowly walk your hands back. Change towards the left side, so it doesn't really matter how you do it. You can do it from a downward facing dog, but if you want to do it differently, you can do that as well, of course. So again, if you were in a reclined pigeon pose, I'd recommend doing that on the other side as well. If you were in the pigeon pose like we're doing now, and it doesn't feel good, feel free to swap around. Pop on your back, left ankle on top of right knee, scoop the arms under, and then bring the knee in towards your chest. Same, but different. Two more deep breaths here. And slowly make your way out of the pose. Sweep your right leg back in front of you for Paschimottanasana. So both legs extend, flex both feet. Maybe wiggle your hips around a bit to create some more space around the hamstring attachments. Now lift up through the crown. Inhale, bring the arms up. And on your exhale, come forward. And slowly melt down. If this is too much, maybe you already have enough while sitting straight up. Please stay there. If you need to bend your knees, maybe prop yourself up. Bringing a cushion, a pillow underneath your knees can be really nice here. So choose your option, choose the one that works for you. Maybe flush your neck around a bit. And slowly roll back up. All the way down to your back. Squeeze in the knees. Bring them towards your armpits. Roll from side to side. All right, and then choose how you want to finish your practice. If you want to do another twist, you can do another twist. If you want to do happy baby, grab the outside or the inside of your feet. And slowly pull your knees towards the floor, towards the earth. And check if you can lengthen your tailbone a bit more down. You want to keep that nice long spine. If it's too much, just let go of the feet and bring your knees towards your armpits. If you're ready to twist, make sure you do the other side as well. And slowly let go. Extend your legs out in front of you. Arms alongside the body. Shoulder blades underneath you. Long, nice neck. Into Shavasana. And you can stay here as long as you like. Or just wait for my cue to come back. For now, let go, relax, and let the body process all the work you've done. Slowly bring the awareness back to the breath. Wake yourself up by noticing the expansion in your belly as you inhale. Maybe wiggle your fingers, toes. Give yourself a really nice stretch. Roll towards
your favorite side when you're ready. And then slowly make your way up towards a seated position. Place your hands on your knees. You can have your palms open or down. Sit and breathe for a moment. Bring the palms to touch in front of your heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for stepping on the mat and practicing with me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!